It's like the game is a workaround for a workaround, and then there's a workaround for the workaround that fucks up the other thing. That it's like. Welcome back everybody, this is Red Skull back at it again with another video for you guys. It's been quite a while and I'm gonna have to explain why, in short at least. I'm sorry for everyone waiting or expecting another video or guide or something, but I wasn't quite comfortable doing this. So at first I wanted to wait for the patch to release, but it released and didn't really change anything, but we'll come to that later, right? We've got something to celebrate today, my friends. It's been 50 days. 50 days of Chivalry 2. Today, on the spot, 28th of July, 2021. 50 days. And parties are still not working, my friends. I've gotta tell you that. I feel the need to kind of talk about the state of the game and what's happening, and yeah, that's what we're doing here right now. So yeah, as you guys probably know, patch 2.0.1 is out for, it's been a week, nearly a week, 6 days, and yeah, Tornado Studios outdid themselves with this patch. It's miraculous, it's wondrous, it works not, it fucking doesn't work. The game's even, the performance is even worse than before. What the fuck? How can you implement a patch to fix stuff and make even more stuff broken? What the fuck? Huh? Tell me, how does it work? I'm not a developer or code. I can't code anything, but I'm just at a loss for words. It's like, at least the game performed good before this update. Since the update, I cannot play any objective modes anymore. Not even like Rothelm, the maps that performed super good actually in the alphas and betas I played. I had no problems whatsoever with frame rates or lags or whatever, but since launch it's like going downward. Server performance gets worse every day somehow, even though there's less and less players playing on them. My computer, I didn't change anything in my setup, and it's kinda, I don't know, I'm getting frame drops. It's getting worse and worse. The only thing that works are actually dual servers and freefall, where I don't get any frame drops, but on all the objective maps, not just on some, like on the bridge, on Lion, Spire, that's okay, right? When 64 people clash against another in like this spot and you got fire and arrows and barrels and whatever, it's okay that frame rate drops like a little bit in my opinion, but just from the start on in the objective modes it doesn't fucking work. Then I had 2 days where I couldn't even launch the game. It just wouldn't start. It started, so the application opened and then everything stayed black for like 10 minutes, and after these 10 minutes were over, I couldn't close it, not even with the task manager and shit, like force close, didn't work. Just stay there for like 10 minutes and then I got an epic whatever login error that of course I'm like a savvy person, you know, try to fix it, but it didn't work. So I couldn't play for 2 days just because the game said nope. And yeah, then we've got this invisible people problem, which is freaking annoying. Especially when you've got to deal with those RTMers or FFAers, whatever you want to call them, on the dual servers. And they just swoop in invisibly and just, yeah, interrupt the duels and shit. It's not as much of a problem on the objective maps, but hey, I can't play them anymore without my eyes hurting and my head after some time. Some people still do not have their special edition items. It's 50 days in. 50 days in, and some people still do not have their pre-order stuff. What the fuck? It's like the game is a workaround for a workaround, and then there's a workaround for the workaround that fucks up the other thing. That it's like it's I don't know. I love the game. I had a great time in the alphas I played and in the beta. So I was like, okay, yeah, there's some mistakes, you know, but it's a beta or an alpha. There's supposed to be mistakes, but yeah, oh my god, was I wrong? So they didn't fix shit. Game's still broken. It's broken, and it gets worse every day. And there's like no communication. Well, they communicated, "Whoa, we got the patch, boys," and since then nothing. Like, oh, we gonna add some new cosmetic items to check out the preview for the new cosmetics. I don't fucking care for cosmetics. I want the game to work. I want to play the game. You know, this has so much potential. We like on streams we talked about doing like Friday night fight clubs on like dedicated servers and whatever. You could do that right now when everyone was on PC, and you could maybe join a server together or whatever, but nope, still doesn't work. It does not work. It just doesn't work. One good thing, FFA feels a lot better to play since the patch. Well, not anymore though. The meta shifted from who can farm more bots in the shortest amount of time to everyone camps the spawn. So it's I don't know. It feels better to play against real people than just spamming heavy attacks to try and farm bots in FFA. But yeah, something I recognized after the patch actually, counters and riposts do not work consistently anymore. I don't think I had a problem with those before the patch. Maybe sometimes, but maybe I didn't recognize it. But after this patch, it's just the input delay seems to be even bigger than before. Even on low ping servers with 4 ping or 8 ping, maybe 12 ping, it's like it feels bad. I don't know. It's just strange. And another thing that's still in there is like every time you tab out of the game on PC, it just crashes and disappears. I hope it's getting better, and maybe we'll actually get some real communication from the developer team, not just this PR stuff, you know, saying a lot of words without actually saying a lot, you know, no meaning, nothing behind all those words they write and shit. Some other thing, actually, I'll have to talk about. They delayed this patch 2 times. 2 times. Well, actually, they gave a June ETA, and then it was like, oh no. They delayed it once, and then they said, oh, it's gonna take a little bit longer than you think on the way. And yet, half of the changes they do to the game aren't even in the freaking patch notes. So if you guys, I know a lot of you people out there watching me and coming here and stuff are shovel players. If you guys are wondering why the shovel plays like shit now, it got nerfed. It got stealth nerfed. They toned down the damage, they increased the wind up, and lowered the release. So it's like a triple nerf on the fucking shovel. You don't have a secondary weapon. You have these stupid ass bear traps that you can't even like refill or use half of the time because there's like itsy bitsy teeny weeny fucking rock on the tournament ground or whatever. You can't even put it down. And then they just shovel good. No. And now it's feeling bad. I actually switched off the shovel because it's just it's dumb against the knights. And knights, it's okay, you know, you still get a lot of bonus damage against them, but the other classes and relearning all the timings and shit, it's just, I don't know. Right now I'm using a lot of pole hammer because you know, I like the bonks, the bonky bonks, and pole hammer has a lot of bonks, especially in duels. But wait, there's more, right? Mesa step damage decreased from 50 to 40. Heavy step decreased by 10 from 65 to 55. Shovel slash decreased. Heavy slash decreased. Overhead decreased. And then I don't even... Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer got buffed. No, it got nerfed as well. Sledgehammer got nerfed as well. Heavy overhead decreased from 70 to 65. Step damage got increased on the sledge. Sledgehammer wind up time decreased by 0.025 seconds. So Sledgehammer is a little bit faster with more damage on the step, less damage on the overhead maybe. Sledge actually feels pretty okay to play right now. Before it was just like a worse mole, but it's actually pretty okay now. Then they reduced a lot of throwing weapons damage, not the throwing weapons themselves, but weapon throws. For example, the Danex throw got nerfed by a lot. It was kind of needed, you know, especially one-shotting a knight with a Danex headshot is kind of iffy, but I don't know how you can like delay the patch for 2 weeks and then get it out, and 3 days later you get out like, hey, we don't even know so what we changed, so we just did like a thingy. And Jen, the community manager, community manager, is there like a female word for manager? I don't know. She actually went forward and asked some of the devs what changes are in there that aren't listed on the patch. And it's a nightmare, in my opinion. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, I'm kind of disappointed. I'm really actually disappointed. Because the game has so much potential. It's so good. Everyone can just, whatever, if you've got 1 hour a week maybe to play the game, you can hop in and go do some team objectives and do well. You don't have to be like the hardcore sweaty global rank 150. No front, by the way, to those guys. I love you. You don't have to be like super sweaty or whatever to enjoy the game. You can just hop in. Everyone can understand, okay, that's how this shit works. You could do a lot with the game if it would work. We need dedicated servers. We need the fucking party system to work. We need cross-platform parties to work. It was advertised as this. Thornbanner, now you say, oh, that wasn't even our intent when we like marketed it. You did market the game as full crossplay, and full crossplay to me and a lot of other people means I can party up with my friends from other platforms. I can play the game with my friends from other platforms. Not just, hey, let's throw some console scrubs in there with the threats from PC gaming community so they get some easy kills and shit. No. We plan on doing stuff with the game. As I said, we wanted to do Fight Club. We wanted to do like private dueling tournaments and shit. But you can't. When a lot of the player base, like actually, at least the lovely guys of you watching me out there are from consoles, either from PlayStation or from Xbox, I don't care. But like, how can you do anything with these people if the foundation doesn't work? The thing you tried to build it up to doesn't work, you know? That's actually what's making me kind of furious. So like, I promised some stuff and it still doesn't work. You took over a month to release the first patch, which should have been out. Which should have been the patch actually from beta to release. To be honest, let's be serious, right? This patch was like, even with the hidden changes we didn't know from the patch notes about, right? That Jen brought us and spoon fed us. It's still a very, very minor patch. It's nothing basically. It's nothing. You guys read the patch notes. You can find them in the launcher, bottom right. Oh my god, I'm so bad with mirroring shit. And read them. It's just meh. You know, that's like from beta to release. This patch would have been okay. Not like this. I'm seriously, I'm disappointed. I don't even know what to do anymore with like video wise and shit. So that's actually something. If you want any kind of specific video, want to see something from me, like specific weapon guide or whatever, as long as it's not on objective modes, I can't play them. I seriously can't. It's lagging so much. It's so bad for me. I can't. So I can't really finish the map guides too. Yeah, just tell me what you want to see in the future, and maybe give me some ideas. So I really like this game, and I want it to be better, and I want it to get like to not fall off. The player base is falling off as fuck right now. It's getting lower and lower. You feel that. You feel it even on the dual servers. If you look here, right? EU duels. It's what's it? Okay, it's weekday, right? It's Wednesday, 19:34 my time. So actually peak time to freaking play the game. There we go. We got 2 half-populated dual servers. That was like 2 weeks ago. It was way more. There were like 4 to 5 that at least had like half the population. And yeah, it's even the sweats are leaving already. What the fuck? Something has to be done. So yeah, I don't know. Rant over, I think. You guys, thank you all for everyone that in the meantime sub to the channel or whatever, like the videos. I really appreciate you guys being here and coming over. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. I think we'll be dueling then again. Let's hope for some good opponents to get in here. Hans, if you're watching this, we need you. Thank you for watching. What are your thoughts on this matter? Put them down there. If you're not already, remember to sub, like the video. Red Skull out. Thank you. Peace.